What makes you eligible for an implant? That is a great question. Hello friends, I'm Dr. Maria Morrison, audiologist, and I'm your expert in hearing healthcare. First, you should know that there are several different types of implants. Your husband sounds most like he's appropriate for a cochlear implant, having a high frequency hearing loss with nerve damage. There's going to be three things that we're going to look at to determine if a patient is eligible to be evaluated for a cochlear implant. First is their daily interactions. Are they struggling to hear on the phone even with the hearing aid in? Are they having difficulties understanding unfamiliar speakers or asking others to repeat themselves again, even with the hearing aid in? The second criteria we look at is what's called audibility, meaning their pure tone average from the hearing test itself. So this needs to be greater than or equal to 60 decibels in the better hearing ear. So this is when you're looking at that graph of the hearing test and you're adding up the thresholds at 500, 1000, and 2000 hertz. You take the average of them in the better hearing ear and it needs to be 60 decibels or higher. And finally, in my opinion, the most important is speech understanding. This is looking at their ability to understand words without their hearing aids in. This needs to be less than or equal to 60%. So if someone is understanding speech 70% of the time, they're not eligible for a cochlear implant. Their hearing aids should be functioning well enough for them to understand well. However, if their understanding is 60% or less, they're eligible for an evaluation for a cochlear implant. Remember, when you get a cochlear implant, you cannot go back to a hearing aid. So it's important that we find the right candidates for the cochlear implant. Now, what I just discussed with you was the criteria for getting evaluated for a cochlear implant. Of course, then you have to fight with your insurance to get it covered through the insurance company. All right, friends, I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.